This is Neil Schneider for MTBS-TV at E3 Expo. To my immediate right is Alexander Trifonov, head of PR for Gaijin Entertainment, to talk about Warthunder. Welcome to the program, Alexander.
Thank you.
So obviously, this year at E3 Expo, VR and immersive technologies are, obviously a big deal, and for very good reason. Tell us about Warthunder. What's the premise of the game?
Well, Warthunder is a free-to-play, massively multiplayer combat simulation game that is dedicated to World War II, military aviation, and ground combat. Because in our game we have planes and we also have tanks and other ground vehicles such as anti-air guns, because in our game it is possible to fight as a plane or as a tank in the same battles on the same maps. So anti-air guns come very handy, of course. And one of the main features of Warthunder is that it's a cross-platform game. It's the first game to have so many platforms cross-compatible with each other, because the game is available for PC, for Mac. Here at E3 we are presenting Linux version for the first time, which of course means we are ready for SteamOS when it comes out. And also a week ago we launched PlayStation 4 version of Warthunder in North America, and all of these platforms are cross-compatible. So it doesn't matter on what platforms your friends are playing. You can play on Mac, your friends can be on PlayStation 4, I can be on Linux, but all of us can play together on the same server, in the same battles, in the same squad, and we can play single-player missions in co-op up to 4 people as well. And this is truly groundbreaking. Warthunder is the first game to manage this. And everyone is very impressed so far.
So just to confirm, when I tried the game just now, I was in the cockpit of a fighter plane, World War II fighter plane. But am I hearing correctly that you could be in a tank and other types of vehicles as well?
Sure, we have tanks and other armored vehicles at the moment, and in the future, maybe last year, we are going to add battleships as well to our game, and again they will be fighting. Tanks won't be fighting battleships, of course, but
be some trick.
Yeah, but planes and battleships will be on the same maps, and they will be fighting each other. So it will be totally possible. So
it is a free game to download and play. How does the model work? I mean, it's free to play, but obviously money has to happen somewhere. How does it work?
No. Our game is free to play across all platforms, and you don't need PlayStation Plus, for example, to play it on PlayStation 4. You can download it from PlayStation Store for free and play it for free as long as you want. Our business model is very fair. So basically, when you are fighting in battles, you earn some special currency, which you then can spend for unlocking new tanks, new planes, etc. New upgrades for your planes and tanks. And if you want, you can speed the things up by paying real money, but it is completely optional. So if you want some, like famous Sherman tank earlier, you can pay for it. But you will get the same by simply playing the game. It just will take a little longer.
So what I'm gathering is, if you have the cash to spend and you want to benefit from certain perks, you can pay for them. But I gather those benefits are available to you, but it just takes a bit longer to play to get them. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. So now Warthunder obviously has taken a big interest in virtual reality. Can you tell us a bit as to what you've done?
Well, our game supports Oculus Rift since the last summer, when the SD version were made available. So, and if you have a dev kit at the moment, you can simply mark the checkbox in the game settings. It will work. So here we are showing off the HD version of Oculus Rift as well, and of course our game is very well suited for virtual reality experience, because when you are sitting inside the cockpit of World War II fighter plane, and if you have some gear like flight stick and pedals and whatnot, you really feel like you are there. And the funny thing is, we have a lot of media coming in to check on Oculus Rift, and even if someone have never played flight simulation games before, it is very easy to pick up for them, because when you're trying to take off, like using keyboard and mouse, it's very hard to do because there are like 50 buttons to remember, etc. But when using Oculus Rift and Flight Stick, it's all very natural. So you can look around, you can see your plane, you can feel your plane. So you can pull off some maneuvers, like trying to maneuver between under the bridge, for example. And some guys managed to do this, and they came away very impressed and a little dizzy, because when you are there, your mind is really playing tricks with your body. You believe it.
I have to confirm it. Very impressive. Like, I mean, it's hard to show the footage because of the nature of the hardware, but from a flight simulator point of view, being in that cockpit, looking around the cockpit and so on, very impressive. I can for certain confirm this. Are you aware if your team had to put any special thought or any features for VR that they didn't have to consider before?
I don't think so, because, well, our game was a flight simulation game from the beginning, even before the Oculus Rift came around. So you can totally do all of this before, but you had to use like some special equipment for this. With Oculus Rift, it's simply much easier.
Now, of course, you obviously are doing work with Oculus. There's no doubt of that. Now, and you're also mentioned that you have support for Sony PlayStation 4. Have you been looking at Morpheus support as well?
Well, our game utilizes PlayStation camera already, and Warthunder is one of the rare games to do something useful with PlayStation camera. You can use it for head tracking as well. You can look a little to the side, and it will change your view inside the game. And we are really excited about Project Morpheus, but please wait a little for some official news about this.
Okay, so it's being investigated.
Sure. And we are good friends with Sony, so.
And why wouldn't you be? So, okay, so the next question is, there are additional players coming to market. So Oculus is an example, Sony Morpheus is an example. There's all kinds of other stuff, like Technical Illusions, like Cast AR, which are former Valve employees, and we recently heard about an acquisition by TD Vision, which is going into the head-mounted display space. Do you foresee a future where, Warthunder will support all kinds of solutions? Do you see it diversifying?
Well, this is our goal, actually, because we have this vision for our game to be as cutting edge as possible. We support all of the new platforms. The owners of our company are huge tech geeks. They try everything that appears on the market, and when they see some new exciting device, they just go to our development team and make it work with our game now. So yes, it is totally our plan. And we try to support as many new gadgets and devices as possible.
Excellent. Well, congratulations. For anyone who wants to get Warthunder, how do they do it?
Well, you can simply go to PlayStation Store and download it from there, or you can, in case of other platforms, you can simply go to warthunder.com and download the game for free and play.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on your continued success. I wish you luck with this. I'm very impressed with what I saw. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
This is Neil Schneider for MTBS-TV at E3 Expo. Back with more. Thanks for watching.